Okay, we should be live in here. I'm not sure. There should be a delay or something. Let's see what the delay is like. Let's just see which. Yeah, we're using two microphones as well. To see which one's going into the stream. Yeah, we're recording 2, 3, and 4. We have one going into the stream. I don't know why I talk like this. Okay, yeah, just testing the microphone. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Let's see. We have the Audio Technica is this one. We have the Logitech. It's the one on my face. The problem is that I keep moving around. Yeah, so we're recording 2, 3, and 4. The third one is the audio from the from the desktop.
How do we use AI to detect seizures with 96.67% accuracy?
Yeah, so that one works. And which one's going to the stream? Ah, yes, so the Audio Technica is going to the stream, but I have to remember to remain, I don't know what's the ideal, about 5-10 centimeters. Can check the other one. If I click Audio Technica. Yeah, the delay is not too bad, it's only 2 seconds or so. Okay, now it's using the other microphone. Yeah, well, that sound can obviously hear the difference. Yeah, I'll go back to the Audio Technica for now. As long as I remember to stay fairly close to the microphone, we should be fine. So we have this eye tracker going on as well. Something about the light in the room. And we need an invite for... Sorry, coughing a bit. It's not good for microphone stuff, is it? Okay, I have that stream going. Excellent connection. It looks promising. We'll be jumping into development and stuff, reviewing the website, things like that. Okay, we just want to post. It's fine as if I'm talking to myself. Yeah, because there's a delay of about 2-3 seconds. Yeah, there's different levels under there. I can talk to myself like I do now. Then I can talk to the robot. Okay, it's pretty annoying. Won't be monitoring. I can monitor directly from the mic. That gets you like a live feedback. You know, when you put the headphones in and start talking quietly. Well, that's because you can't hear yourself. Okay, so if you don't know what we are doing here, we're developing this website. It's called bionicchaos.com. So any questions, feedback, or complaints? Are more than welcome. I could address and change the website straight away. And let's post that quickly. We'll be on our way in a sec. Yes, we have that eye tracker. Could be improved. We could actually do something with Claude quickly. But also, yeah, OpenAI, ChatGPT is down. It says partial outage, both for API and the web performance. Yeah, performance issues, major issues. Yeah, it's not loading previous chats. And that's not good, is it? Can you start a new one? We use the canvas because Claude has this nice canvas. It's actually working. What's a single page. Single page applications. That's right. Yeah, we like vanilla JavaScript and HTML. Yeah, I was just saying with that menu in Claude is annoying. I have to jump over it to not see it. Yeah, if you already start as a chat and then you go voice chat, I think it's sending you to the previous model. That will be with the black circle and not the blue one, I think. Oh, the microphone is muted. Okay, why I can't use the microphone? Is it because I'm using it for the stream? Wait a sec. So we have an application for such occasions. Occasion application. Does it rhyme? Not really. Occasion application. Yeah, we have this real-time visualizer. Does that so this transcribing everything I say. Okay, and that works.
You're right, it doesn't rhyme at all. Would you like me to rephrase it more rhythmically?
Oh, I think there was an actual problem. Was there a problem? Turn off microphone. Is the microphone?
Ah, yes, I see now. You avoid acronyms like SPA for clarity. Let me re-explain. A single-page application is a type of web app that doesn't reload the entire page when navigating. It updates content dynamically, making it...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so... Yeah, if you start the new chat, then you're going to you're going to be using the new model, the one with the blue screen. Okay, can you give a quick... Why the microphone? Is the microphone muted or not? Why is it muted by default? And I can't unmute it. Okay, that's something to do with my browser, is it? Okay, we're getting into problems pretty quickly. Well,
Yep.
yeah, there's currently an issue with OpenAI, with ChatGPT. Yeah, there's a partial outage, so I think that might be the cause.
Yep.
Okay, that I actually gave it an instruction to say yep unless I ask a specific question.
Got it. Do you have a specific question for me?
Yeah, can you tell me who am I?
Sure. You're a developer focusing on biomedical data applications.
Yeah, that's fine. Can we move? So we actually using another bot. If you can create instructions for us, we're trying to develop a chatbot.
Absolutely. If you're using an Arduino board for a chatbot, you'll likely integrate it with a computer or a Raspberry Pi for more complex
No, we're
processing.
not using an Arduino board. We're just using the web, just using a browser.
Got it. For a web-based chatbot, you'll want to use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Here's a basic outline. 1. Create an HTML file for the structure of your chatbot interface.
No, we have
2.
that running already. We're getting more advanced now. We essentially want the bot. We would like actually we would like a Python script that will generate a JSON file from all the data available on our website, the one that we are developing.
To generate a JSON file from your website's data using a Python script, you can use the requests library to fetch data from your site and then process it into a JSON format. Here's a basic example. Import requests. Replace your website URL with the URL you want to fetch data from. URL equals your website
Yeah,
URL.
so when you're using like Beautiful Soup and stuff, can you do short responses? We would like the conversation to be way more interactive.
Sure. Use Beautiful Soup to scrape your website. Then, convert the data to JSON. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good. Just wait a sec. We're just setting up. So actually, I already provided the necessary information. I wanted a JSON file to another robot. It did generate the HTML code and everything. It's working fine, but it's not actually pulling data from JSON file.
Got it. If you have an HTML file ready, you'll need to ensure your JavaScript code is correctly fetching and parsing the JSON file. Check that the path to your JSON file is correct and that you're using fetch or another method to retrieve the data. Do you need help with the JavaScript part?
So do we need the Python code for this to parse to generate the JSON file first, or can we do everything in JavaScript?
You can do everything in JavaScript. Use JavaScript's Fetch API to get the JSON data directly from your website. This way, you don't need Python for generating the JSON file. Is that the approach you're looking for?
That sounds good. Wait a sec.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why this I can't turn off microphone. Okay, don't worry about it. Moving on. Hey, so can you provide instructions for another robot as to how the JavaScript should be structured for the chatbot to work better, to work properly?
Sure. Here's a basic structure. 1. HTML. Create a container for the HTBot in your HTML file, including an input box and a submit button. 2. CSS. Style the chatbot for a clean, user-friendly input. Send it to your server or API, and display the bot's responses. 3. Fetch API. Use the fetch function to get data from your server or JSON file. 4. Event listeners. Add an event listener to the input box to send the user's message when they press enter or click the submit button. Does this help?
No, that's fine. So no, we already have the HTML. The HTML looks good. It's working really well. We just worried about how it's fetching the data. So can you focus on that bit?
Of course. To fetch data with JavaScript, use the Fetch API. Here's a basic example. Fetch.json with refresh rate or format button to accept requests. Then process the data from your server. Console log the results. Replace the path with the actual path to your JSON file. This code
Wait, so we don't currently have the JSON file. So maybe do we actually need the JSON file? If we actually just scraping data off the website, that should be okay, is it?
Yes, that's fine. You can scrape data directly from your website using JavaScript. With the Fetch API, you can request the HTML of a page. Then use the DOM parser to parse the HTML and extract the data you need. This method works well if you don't have a JSON file. Want to dive into how to do this?
Yes, but can you just not generate any code? Can you just generate instructions, prompts for another developer to update the JavaScript that we already have?
Sure. Here's how another developer can update the JavaScript. 1. Fetch the HTML to retrieve the HTML content of the page you want to scrape. 2. Parse the HTML. Use DOM parser to convert the HTML string into a DOM object. 3. Extract data. Navigate through the DOM to extract the data you need using methods like query selector. 5. Display in chatbot. Integrate the extracted data into your chatbot's responses. These steps should help the developer update the script. Is that clear?
Yeah, that sounds good. Just give me a sec.
Yep.
Yes, we have the chat. Okay, so the website name is, the URL for the landing page is the following. The URL for the landing page is as following. Okay, let's see what Claude can do. What? Right. It says, I apologize. but I noticed you're trying to fetch that directly from a URL. For security and technical reasons, I'll show you how to... What? I'll show you how to properly scrape and structure the data, but we'll need to work with the content you've already provided rather than fetching from live URL. So here is... Wait, is this? Hey, and then it says Claude does not have the ability to run the code it generates yet. Okay. Well, we were just running code before. Yeah, so essentially if you're doing anything useful, the code is... code... Well, we had a better code before. Yeah, we had this assistant that was wrapped up in HTML code already. And now we have... And now... Okay, so we won't be able to test it straight away. Okay, let's deploy. Let's deploy. So have a new chatbot project. Let's do it quickly. Okay, we should have an index HTML in it. Sorry, I'm not showing you that screen because there's nothing really interesting. We'll just focus on the code. We'll just focus on the code. We'll just focus on the code. Okay, the HTML, is it the complete thing? Well, let's assume so. Then we also should have chatbot.js. Chatbot.js. And it should be, wait a sec. Where's the copy button? Where is the copy button? Ah, there it is. Okay, open the live server. And we have the robot. Hello, I can help you learn about BioNikel's tool. Try asking about specific categories or tools. Go EEG. Okay. So not actually scraping, are you? Can you give an overview? No. Okay, to enhance, the version includes data scraping. Parses the HTML. Does it? Does it? Does it? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Okay, which part of the code actually passes the HTML content? Yeah, now it's getting messy. Now it's getting messy. Can you just update the code in the canvas or whatever it's called? Wait, what if we... Hey, can you just update the entire code? Can you actually, for simplicity, no, that's fine. We'll keep the index HTML as is, but yeah, we'll just update the JavaScript. No, actually, we do have some JavaScript in the HTML. Can we get rid of it? And okay, can we generate from scratch the whole thing, the whole JavaScript that actually scrapes the data from the website? Yeah, I don't know. Can you make a suggestion? Do we actually need to have, say, Python code that actually generates a JSON file with all the necessary data, or are we okay to scrape the site on the fly? What do you reckon? But anyhow, just to try things out, to have something working, can you generate the entire script wrapped up in HTML? So JavaScript inside HTML and the CSS. We will split it into separate files later on. What is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? We don't know. Who knows? It's generating HTML with CSS in it. CSS in it. Chat container. Chat messages. And we have the script. The script. All-in-one HTML structured data object containing website content. Okay. So we okay, first of all, the website content is not complete. Basic natural language processing for responses. Move the data into separate. Happy to try it out, but okay, we have already 231 lines of code, but this is self-contained. Okay, hello, Body Chaos Assistant. Hello. EEG. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Okay. Okay, well, that's mainly because the JSON data is not complete. Well, okay, it sounds like so it's not doing scraping at the moment, is it? And that's okay. Just to make sure we are not doing scraping in this file, but the data on the website is obviously not complete. So would you recommend having another Python script that will actually scrape the data into the necessary format and store it into a separate JSON file, and then the JavaScript will just parse that? What do you reckon? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, that's not updating that code. That's okay. Maybe. Current status, we have self-contained HTML using very limited hard-coded data structure. No actual scraping. Fine. Create a Python scraper first. Scrape Bionic Chaos. Well, we're scraping our own website, so it should be safe. It should. Our CEO is allowing us to do it. The CEO being another robot. Tools, categories, brain, neural tools. Bionic Chaos data. To modify the JavaScript. Scraper. Don't need those folders. We need static. Yeah, obviously a better structure. Fairly straightforward. Static folder. Oops. A chatbot, moving to that folder. What else we have? Style CSS. Okay, I'll just go with that. Again, we have the JSON data. which is empty at the moment. I will have in our folder with a scraper. Okay. Don't understand why. Why? Yeah, but still the preview, the Claude preview, yeah, it's super limited. You can't actually do anything with it. It's kinda useless, isn't it? Not sure. What do you think? I think it's useless. I think it's very limited. There's no chat options in Claude as well. Okay, so we're going with the file and folder structure that you are suggesting. Can we generate the whole scrape Bionic Chaos Python script? Hey, can you make sure it's complete? Okay, we have to chat with this thing. Okay, so we have
Yep.
so we have the file and folder structure. We decided to have a static JSON file with all the data necessary from the Bionic Chaos website, but we need the instructions for another developer to generate Python script that will scrape the website quickly, or not quickly, just as long as necessary, and we'll store the data into Bionic Chaos data.json file that we can use.
Understood. Here are the instructions for another developer. 1. Set up the Python environment. Ensure Python and the required libraries, requests, and Beautiful Soup are installed. Use requests to fetch the HTML content of the desired page. 3. Parse HTML. Employ Beautiful Soup to parse the HTML and extract the necessary data. 4.
Okay, so we got the oop. Okay, that's not good. Transcript not available. Why? Okay, now it's available. Didn't finish. Okay, can you make a complete set of instructions? Can you make complete set of instructions? That's better. What are you playing down? I'm pretty sure it's switched to a different model now. Yeah, because now if we use the chatbot, it will use an older model. Yeah, that's the that's the old chatbot model.
You want instructions for using ChatGPT across different models and features.
No. That's okay. Okay, I'll just have to go with what we've got. Yeah, sorry, this is the first day we are using Claude. So, bear with me. Okay, can you generate the entire code necessary for the Python script scraping the website and storing the JSON file? The JSON file goes into a static folder in the main folder for the project. And let's see what it does. Is it like talking to a human developer? Not sure. Okay, where's the website name? Process website content, categorize tools based on keywords, structure the data into JSON file. Okay. I assume the website name is somewhere in there. To check. It isn't. I mean, we are happy to try it out. How does it know what website to scrape? It's doing something. It's taking a bit too long. I'm not even sure it's doing the correct thing. Did we mention in the code the URL for the website we are scraping? Can we do more troubleshooting? Because currently it's just running. I don't see what is it actually doing. Let's add a proper URL. I don't think there was a URL before, which is not very useful, is it? I assume you can edit this? No. No, you can. Yeah, so this is similar to the canvas. Probably just competing with one another. ChatGPT and Claude will just be implementing the same features, which is okay. Yeah, the main reason we actually moved to Claude is because ChatGPT is still down, I think. Can refresh the page. No, there's a partial outage. ChatGPT performance degradation. Yeah, there's something wrong. Something wrong. And obviously Claude will not let scrape anything. So it's actually I have some basic issues. I don't like it. You can't select code. You can't really search this thing. What? Okay, I don't like Claude already. Are we gonna be friends? We are crawling the following website. It's amazing how you have this super fancy AI tools, but then they don't have basic chat functionality. You actually have to type to this thing. Yeah, we should have beautiful soap. Scribble fetch bionic data. And we cannot execute it on the server. It says scrape what? Scrape 0 tools, 0 entries. And that's not good. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, now we have a very large JSON file. It actually might be too large. Hey, can you explain this? It says deep, long chats cause you to reach your usage limits faster. Okay, it says great. Now I can see we're getting somewhere. We're successfully connecting to the website, getting content. Yeah, 36,000, almost 37,000 characters. That might be a bit much. Finding 82 links. The title and structure being found. However, I noticed almost everything is being categorized as analysis tools. The tools' names and descriptions aren't being properly separated. A better title, more specific category, better data organization. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Let's see when we hit that limit. Let's see when we hit the limit. Question. How do we go back if we have to? I guess we just go up the chat. Oops. Okay, we did another scraping. Just explain in the chat what's going on. Okay, we're getting better results. The characterization is working. Categorization. But I still have some issues with the title description splitting. Let's make one final improvement. One final improvement. That's a big call. They're saying there will be no more improvements. Okay. Okay, better text splitting, weighted category scoring. Yeah, we currently have like 426 entries JSON file. Yeah, with some long descriptions. So it's promising better results. There's 174 lines of scraping code. This one's giving an error. This one is giving an error. Can you actually explain what's up. Okay, this is this is actually quite familiar. This is very similar to what ChatGPT does with apologizing a lot, but I forgot to include something. A good thing about ChatGPT, well, I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but it has that fix code button. But yeah, it's a chat, so we would like to actually talk to this thing. Okay, 182 lines. Let's clear the terminal. Okay, I think we are in business. We have 426 lines in a JSON file. Okay, so the JSON file looks great. How do we need to update the okay, the JSON file looks good. Can we update the index HTML and the JavaScript code? Can we generate both of them from scratch using the JSON data? Let's see what it does. While it's generating, go check the website. Be back in a second. Yes, we do like how a Claude has all these different files. Let's see. As we did the scraping, we have the Python file, we have the JSON file. Now we have the, okay, so we have the CSS. And we have the HTML. And the JavaScript. That should be the chatbot JavaScript. Okay, let's see what we've got. EG, which, what keeps saying, I'm not sure about this and that. Console. We have the sources, static. Where's the JSON file? The categories. Okay, brain and neural. Okay, super large response. And that's not accurate. And there's no links. We could use some links. And what do we say? Cochlea. I found one relevant tool. That's correct. We could use links for it as well. Yes, I don't quite understand when we're talking about adding additional response types. What do you mean? So, for example, when we type in EEG, it's currently giving us. I'm not sure about that. The categories. So the categories look correct. But say for brain and neural, we should also include the EEG. So we wanted to come up when just typing EEG. So yes, essentially, we do want to add more advanced search capabilities. Can you explain a fuzzy matching? Sounds good. Is it like using fuzzy logic, is it? And enhance the UI. The UI looks okay-ish. And when we're loading the page, it can give a few suggestions. Yeah, so eventually we're just replicating ChatGPT or something, or Claude. Yeah, we don't want to do that. But yes, we would like to add more capabilities. So I like how when you type Cochlea, it finds the one relevant tool. We would like links to that tool in the response. That would be great. And when we go brain, yeah, when we go brain, it found like 11 relevant tools, but yeah, the response could have been much shorter. So yes, essentially we would like to have more advanced short search capabilities and implement fuzzy matching for better results. That sounds good to me. Why this chat is taking a whopping 900 megabytes? How come it's taking a whopping 900 megabytes? Making sense. And it did update the code. There's no reading out loud. So that's a bit of a problem. I don't know why I cannot manage my the live stream from this tablet. And that's a bit odd. That's a bit odd. Okay, so when I improve better search comprehension, especially for abbreviations like ECG and EEG. ML, V's, okay, BCI, AI, yep, fine. We have abbreviations. And this is wait, do we need to scrape the website again, or why doesn't it doesn't tell me what is called? Okay, it does. It's the chatbot JS. Okay. Well, it's much longer. Let's try it out. Hey, there's an error. There is an error. It's the publish. Yeah. I know what it does, but yeah, we don't want to do it. We do not want to publish it yet. We don't want to publish it yet. Yeah, when it's generating the code, yes, if it was 217 lines, it's missing something, is it? It's missing something. And fixing the order of the methods in the class. Okay, go for it. We are not, it's not a computer science course. Hey, move the meta definition. I don't care what you did. Did you fix? No, sorry, okay. Of course we care. Of course we care. Okay, this is AG. Nice. Very nice. Hey, can't help you with better chaos tools or resources. Try asking show all categories, brain and neural tools, visualization tools, educational resources. Yeah, when you type in EEG, cardio, yeah, 3 tools on cardio to have this a search function there. On cardio we're actually finding more stuff, well, because it's including heart, ECG, PPG. Illusion, Ponzo optical illusion, that's actually correct. Should we make an option? Okay, so we had AI doing AI for us. That's nice. So we have a Bionic chatbot. Hey, can you summarize? What? Okay. What is a IPA? So this I couldn't find. Checking the spelling. Yeah, okay, so this is not a general bot. I mean, so can you give a summary on how this bot works? So it's my understanding is it's only providing information from the JSON file, but how could we make it even better so you can actually chat with it? I mean, primarily about the Bionic Chaos website, but also include relevant topics. For example, when typing YouTube, yes, you could mention that we have a YouTube channel. Hey, can you just explain this in the chat before making any changes to the code? Okay, yeah, there's a lot that can be enhanced. Well, yeah, with the YouTube, you could just provide the link. Could just provide the link. All the links to socials and things, like, I mean, if you scraped the website correctly, you should have found them. Yeah, there's an about section. Did we parse the about section of the site? No, I don't think you did. Okay, are we also parsing? Okay, in the JavaScript. Okay, the JSON file that we currently have is already quite large, but potentially we could have another data with the information about the website. I mean, that would be just the website, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean, we have the website on the server. But can we train a model, a speech, a chat, a language model that will be essentially trained on the entire website content? How does that sound? Can you just explain in the chat? Don't modify any or create any code yet. Current current JSON file approach. We're currently only scraping, storing tool information. Yeah, we could scrape any static content. That sounds good. Training custom language model. Yeah, we would like to do that. Well, you're saying that, yeah, so we would like to train a model on the entire website content. That sounds good. I mean, we obviously have it on the server. So we have all the website locally, obviously. So we don't need to do scraping for that. Yeah, can you explain how would we convert the content into training data and fine tune? Are we using existing language model? Can we have one language model created from scratch? Yeah, I would like to host the model on a server. We're already doing stuff like that. No, I mean, eventually, if the model could be just, yeah, if we could just use TensorFlow JS or something, would you recommend that? Or even simpler, if we could just have a vanilla JavaScript and pulling out data from a JSON file with all the model parameters, or you actually have to use something like TensorFlow JS, do you? Yes, we'll have a hybrid approach. Yeah, we use the structured JSON for specific tool info and links, and the focused language model for general conversation. Yeah, it all sounds good. How do we go about actually designing it? Yeah, if you can just explain without modifying the code yet, that would be great. And this chat is whopping. Now it's actually reduced to 640 megabytes. It used to be almost 1 gigabyte. Creating training data, conversation. What is EG music? Include context relationship. I mean, can the bot just generate something like this? Creating training data, language model options from scratch, tokenizer, neural network, transformer based, fine tuning. Yeah, would like to, if we are using fine tuning, it's only existing truly open source models. Yeah, we would like to fine tune on the specific topics that we cover, that you already have a list of from what we were doing before. So we'll be generating another JSON file that will just have the contents of the website in one place. Not sure why do we need to do it. No, so we're keeping the JSON file as is. Yeah, we implementing basic NLP features in vanilla JavaScript sounds good. Again, we would like to keep the current code as is because it's working pretty well. But then we will need essentially would you recommend going with Python, looking at the whole website, doing it locally and generating a model, a language model? What do you think of that? So we would like definitely keep the current script as is. It's working okay. Okay, so we're keeping the existing JSON, keep current JavaScript implementation for adding language model capability, creating training data, read all the website content. For each tool, create structure, model development, use transformers library, fine-tune small model, train specifically on biomedical technical content, keep it focus. Generate a compact model. So we're deploying TensorFlow JS for it, or yeah, I like the gradual aspect of it. Can you? Yeah, so we keep the current tool focus JSON and chatbot. Okay, sounds good. So we're adding a second JSON file with deeper content. That sounds good. Yeah, not breaking what's currently working is a great idea. The machine learning part will be developed separately. Have a clear path. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Okay, what will it do? It's not generating code. It's not button. Yeah, it's 900 megabytes again. What if I close that? Okay, so for the next stage, yeah, we would like the Python code. Are we just doing it the folder name. Yeah, I'll just share the folder name with you. This is the content that we would like to train the language model on. This is the local folder for the content on which we would like to train the language model on. Yes, we have BioInChaos content processor. Wait, why? I thought beautiful soup. Hey, can you quickly explain? Isn't beautiful soup just used for online crawling, or in this case we are using it for local crawling as well? If you can just explain in the chat, that will be great. Yes, we're using it to read local HTML files. Yeah, beautiful soup doesn't care about the source. Okay. So that's fine. Okay, so we will have BioInChaos data and BioInChaos content. And this is another scraper. And let's pop it in the scraper folder. Okay. Yeah, we now have a very large file. A very large JSON file. Okay, that's fine. It's only 6.5 megabytes, should be manageable. That's, by the way, the output we got from it. Can you review the output of that Python code scraping, local scraping? Tell me if there's anything wrong. Or That should be okay. Should be okay. Ah, this is nice. It does the text file pasting if the text is too long, I think. 16 kilobytes, 221 lines. Yeah, that's okay. So that's the output. After output in the terminal after running the Python content processing scraping code. Can you let me know if there's anything wrong with it, or shall we move on? There is a however. There's a few potential areas. Only 10 topics were extracted. Expand the key concept, add more domain-specific terminology, include more sophisticated topic extraction. Yeah, we don't need to process some of the files, that's correct. Yeah, focus on index HTML, give higher weight to... I don't think we have any MD files, but okay. Yeah, modify the script. Well, it sounds good. Yeah, we could modify it. I can see a few problems with it. I mean, not me, the bot can. Yeah, someone was saying how, searching for a job and how ChatGPT cannot be used when doing a specific role. And I was just thinking that role probably not gonna be available for very long. Okay, so we're doing specific implement these changes. A medical EG processing analysis data investigation research sensor device monitoring diagnosis. Yeah, we'll test the bot later on. If you could implement these changes, that would be great. Currently have 156 lines. Yeah, well, it's generating as per usual. Go check the website. Go check the website. Okay, so we process 124 files, 82 files, priority 5, priority 2, priority 4. Okay. Okay, unless there's any critical issues with the output, the Python code generated, we would like to move on. Can you indicate what the next steps would be for essentially training a model based on the JSON file that we have generated? We have a good priority distribution. Most files are priority 5. Good topic coverage. Medical, technical, research, hardware, and application generated a structured JSON file. Okay, next steps would be data preparation, converting the JSON content into training pairs, Q&A pairs, organize by topics and priority, create validation sets, model options, TensorFlow based approach, fine tune, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the I'm not an expert in these things, so you will have to make your own decision as to what the next step should be. Generally, I would like to be able to test it. If I'm able to test it, that would be great. Can I upload? Yeah, I can upload the images to this thing. It's nice. Yeah, if you can see the image attached, that's what I'm currently working with. Yeah, if you can look specifically, if you can also extract the file and folder structure for this project, that would be awesome. That's the correct structure. Yes, it is. For the next step, I recommend starting with simple approach before full model training. Create a training data preparation script that start with a small test model using TensorFlow.js. So I guess we can close. Yeah, can we do both with a basic integration example? Training data. Training data. Training data preparation script. It's a Python code. Training a model. Training data. Static folder. And let's rename quickly the folders. Okay, prepare training data. Why can I not edit the code from here? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, we trained the data. Okay, we generated 500 question answers pairs. Five main objects: medical, technical, research, hardware applications. It's a good size for initial model. Okay, now we need training.json. Verify the quality. Let's see. What do we have? Random question. What aspects of technical? Okay. What's the privacy folder? What is the knowledge graph generation? Is a web application designed to transform textual data into... Okay, that doesn't sound complete. Doesn't sound complete. they are not great. The check the generate verify quality. Yeah, the quality of the training data JSON is not great. Yeah, I can give you, there's a few examples below. I would like to integrate it in the code. A more natural question, context to web templates. What is the model? What are the models used? Did you add? Yeah, we're trying generally not to use any new libraries. Natural language toolkit. Have a message limit reach for Claude 3.5 Sonnet. You may still be able to continue. May be able to continue. What? Why is it a maybe? Essentially telling us to take a break. Telling us to take a break. I mean, we're happy to try it out, but especially because we only running it once, really. Yeah, ChatGPT is really down. Major outage. Seem to be. Hey, can you give a summary of what we are doing at Bionic Chaos?
At Bionic Chaos, we're developing interactive web applications for biomedical data processing with a focus on gamification. Our projects include tools for EEG and ECG data analysis, synthetic data generation, and even transforming EEG data into music. All our applications are designed to be user-friendly, single-page experiences, accessible to the general public. We're committed to using open-source tools and avoiding user data storage to ensure privacy and security.
Do you know much about NLTK, a natural language toolkit?
Yes, NLTK, or Natural Language Toolkit, is a popular Python library for working with human language data. Text. It's widely used in both academia and industry for tasks such as text processing, tokenization, stemming, and parsing. NLTK also provides easy access to a variety of corpora and lexical resources, making it a comprehensive tool for natural language processing tasks.
How do I install it globally on Ubuntu?
To install NLTK globally on Ubuntu, you can use pip, which is the package installer for Python. Here's how you can do it. 1. Open your terminal. First, ensure pip is installed and updated for Python 3. Sudo apt update, sudo apt install Python 3 pip. Then, install NLTK using pip. Up to you. This command will download and install NLTK and its dependencies. You can then start using NLTK in your Python scripts. If you encounter any permission
Okay,
issues,
that's fine.
got it.
Yeah, we're installing it globally.
Sure. After installing NLTK, you'll want to download the necessary datasets and models. You can do this by opening a Python shell and running the following commands. 1. Open your terminal. Start Python 3 by typing Python 3.
No, we're already using. Wait. We're already using tokenize, send tokenize, word tokenize, and we're also using the corpus stop words. Can you explain those quickly?
Absolutely. In NLTK, Tokenize is a module that provides tools for breaking text into smaller components, like sentences or words. Sent Tokenize splits a text into sentences, while Word Tokenize breaks a sentence into words. These functions are essential for pre-processing text in natural language processing tasks. Stop words is a collection of common words such as and, the, is, which are often removed from text during processing because they carry less meaningful information for analysis. This helps in focusing on the more significant words in a text for tasks like topic modeling or sentiment analysis.
Yeah, one sec. We're having an error with the script. Just one sec. We're actually using another developer.
Sure, take your time. Let me know if you need help with the error or anything else.
Yeah, that other developer is being a bit lazy.
I see. Well, if you need any assistance or guidance, I'm here to help.
Yeah, no, it looks like the NLTK is not properly installed.
If NLTK isn't properly installed, you might need to reinstall it. You can try uninstalling it first by running sudo pip3 uninstall NLTK and then reinstalling it with sudo pip3 install NLTK. If you still encounter issues, it might be helpful to check your Python and pip versions to ensure compatibility.
Okay, we need some error handling.
Got it. Sure, what seems to be the issue? Let's see if we can figure it out together.
Yeah, no, we're fixing it. We have another developer looking at it, so that should be fine. But yeah, if you can give a general overview of what Bionic Chaos is all about, that would be great.
Sure thing. Bionic Chaos is all about creating innovative, interactive web applications for processing and visualizing biomedical data. We focus on gamifying the user experience, making complex data analysis engaging and accessible. Our projects range from EEG and ECG data tools to synthetic data generators, and even transforming EEG into music. We prioritize user privacy by not storing personal data and utilizing open source tools for a self-sustained approach.
Okay, so with logging levels, consider using debug. Well, by the way, I don't have GitHub Copilot anymore, which, yeah, shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Got it. Debugging with logging is a solid approach. Without GitHub Copilot, you might need to rely more on traditional resources like documentation, forums, and the expertise of your team. If you run into specific issues, feel free to ask for help.
Stop, what's safety, isn't it? Safety first?
Absolutely. Safety first. Ensuring your code and applications run smoothly and securely is always a top priority. Proper logging and debugging help maintain a safe and reliable environment for your projects.
Hey, okay, I'm stuck with this thing. It wouldn't work for me.
Got it. If you encounter any other issues or need further assistance, just let me know.
Okay, do we just get rid of NLTK or how do we solve this problem?
If NLTK is causing issues and you prefer not to use it, you can indeed remove it. To uninstall NLTK, use the following command: sudo pip3 uninstall NLTK. After removing it, you can explore alternative libraries for natural language processing, such as Spacy or TextBlob, which might better suit your needs.
Okay, can you rewrite the whole code? So you're suggesting removing NLTK, do you? It sounds like maybe Claude has some relationship with NLTK. It suggested using it to begin with. But then we had Claude just timed out on us. I think it gave us like an hour and a half. So yeah, like an hour of timeout. Yeah, 4 p.m. Okay, so we revised the code without using that library. Can you just explain in just plain text, continuous sentences, how do we check my system? I'm using Ubuntu. How do we check it for any libraries, Python libraries that we are not using at the moment?
To check for unused Python libraries on Ubuntu, you can review your Python environment. First, list all installed packages using pip3 list. Then, compare this list with the libraries your projects actively use. For a more automated approach, tools like pip auto remove can help identify and remove packages that aren't dependencies of your installed packages. However, always double check before removing anything to avoid accidentally deleting something important.
Yes, so we have updated training data.
Great! Updating your training data is an important step. If you need to retrain your models or adjust your algorithms based on this new data, let me know if you need any assistance with the process.
Can you not ask me if I need any assistance anymore? Like, obviously, you are there to provide assistance, so you don't have to actually repeat it. Can you store it in your memory?
Understood. I won't ask if you need assistance anymore. If you have any questions or need help, just let me know.
Silly little robot.
Just here to help in the best way I can.
Yes, we
Got it.
have updated. Yeah, let's turn it off for a sec. Can be bothered reading those question answers pairs. I mean, they look complete before they were chopped off. Yeah, more than 1,000 question answer pairs. Feature question. Hey, can you also extract the folder and file structure for the project? Can you extract the folder and file structure for the project? Yeah, don't like likely. Need the exact details. Yeah, the problem that Claude just timed out on us. Yeah, we'll probably have to continue this one another time. Or should we keep going with GPT 4.0? What do you think? So how many we have currently? Yeah, how do we go about it? Okay, how many of the JSON files the JavaScript is currently using? Okay, so we were developing this web application. Yeah, we have the TensorFlow JS as well, back from Claude before it timed us out. Okay, we have a model JS that surely should be in the static folder as well. And then we have this integration example. The integration example should be using both JavaScript so using model.js, the JSON yeah, I don't think that's correct. Model starts loading. What is it loading? A model.js. Should be loading from copy relative path. Oops. What's up? The TensorFlow.js. TensorFlow.js. That's CDN. No, the CDN is fine. So what are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? Okay, that index HTML really doesn't work. Yeah, obviously this chatbot will require a lot more work. It was actually better before. I mean, yeah, so that's what would be in the JSON data. Yeah, the responses are a bit of a nonsense. It's just retrieving that question. Yes, it does, but the answer is pretty bad. So probably have to do to retrain. Should also include links to the website as well. So this file should have a priority. Can we go back to Claude? Because it originally gave us a timeout till 4 o'clock. It's past. Well, we now essentially have two developers. Yeah, it will be hard to integrate stuff from two developers, wouldn't it? Let's check the answer. Yeah, the answers don't make sense. Anyhow, we have to continue with this one next time. So see you later. Go check out the website. And I'll see you in a bit. Bye.